Right, so finding a percentage of a total amount in a real world situation. A file that is 254 megabytes is being downloaded. If the download is 12.1% complete, how many megabytes have been downloaded? Round your answer to the nearest tenth. Okay, so the file is 254 megabytes. And the download is 12.1%.
So when you converting a percentage to a decimal, do you move the decimal 3 times to the left?
Yep. So when you convert it, you're gonna divide, right? 12.1%. We're gonna divide by 100%. So you're always gonna move it 2 decimal places, and you can use a calculator. But when you do this, whenever you divide by 100, you're going to move this decimal over 2. So it's 0.121.
Okay.
Yep. So you're always going to move it 2, and kind of the rule of thumb, if you have like 65.1%, that's going to be 0.651, right? Because we're going to move this 2 decimal places. So 65% gives you 0.65. It's when it gives you, when you have something smaller than this. So if you have 2 decimal places in front, that's when you just get 0. Whatever is here. But if you have like 720%, when you move the decimal is here. So when you move it over 2, you get 7.2. And if you have 2%, when you move it over 2, you end up with an extra 0. So that's 0.02. But you can also just divide by 100. I'm fine with you guys using a calculator. So just to be sure, 12.1% when we divide it by 100%, you get 0.121. And then for these, whatever the, this is the fraction that's already been downloaded. So you're always going to multiply. So we're gonna, to find out how much of the file has been downloaded, we're gonna multiply. And so, and I'm gonna show you how you can tell. So we're gonna take, total downloaded is 0.121 times 254. They might have given us, they gave us a calculator. So yes, you could certainly use the calculator to also do the conversion. 0.121 times 254 is 30.734. And then they want it rounded to the nearest tenth. That's 1 decimal place. So again, just put your mouse here. That number is less than 5. So we're going to keep the 7 with 30.7. So, and then the way that you know that you did the right thing when you multiplied, if the total file is 254, and we've downloaded 12%, we've downloaded, you know, not the whole file yet. So this number should be less than 254. And if I had made a mistake and divided, if I had taken my 254 and divided by 0.121, I'll get a number that's bigger than 254. So that's kind of your check. So whenever you're not sure, I always recommend do what you think is right, but look at the answer, and this answer should not be bigger than the total file. So that's how we would know if we did it the wrong thing. Let's do another one. Okay, Reina's chocolate bar is 46%. Cocoa, if the weight of the bar is 73 grams, how many grams of cocoa does it contain? So we're going to do that the same way. We're going to first convert our percentage into a decimal, and then we're going to multiply. So it's 46% cocoa, and the total weight is 73 grams. So we convert the 46% into a decimal by dividing it by 100. And then we multiply that by 73. And you can also, since they give you a calculator, you can do that all in one step. 46 divided by 100. Just make sure you put this back out so you don't multiply in the denominator times 73. So you can also just do it all in one step like this. And then they want it again to the nearest tenth. So that's an 8. So I'm going to round that up to a 6, 33.6. So did that help? Do you need me to do one with you?